As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. There are risks and costs to action. But they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender, or submission. Let us never negotiate out of fear. But let us never fear to negotiate. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. Tolerance implies no lack of commitment to one's own beliefs. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. Geography has made us neighbors. History has made us friends. Economics has made us partners, and necessity has made us allies. Those whom God has so joined together, let no man put asunder. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive and unrealistic. A man does what he must, in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers and pressures, and that is the basis of all human morality. We are tied to the ocean. And when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came. If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision wherever it takes him. The greater our knowledge increases, the more our ignorance unfolds. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. When power leads man toward arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses.